Hello, hello. Right. I have just realised I've got the wrong track up there. that's Le Mans in the background. Disregard. 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 We are at Kyalami today for the first round of what is going to be called the Alfa Romeo World Challenge. Now, it's a 6-round championship on some quite historic tracks as well, which is kind of cool. So the version of Kyalami we're using is 1976, so it's the classic version of Kyalami. Then we head for race 2. We're going to a track in France called Rouen that was used back in 1974. It's basically out in the middle of nowhere, through the trees. That's good fun. And then race 3, we're heading to somewhere called Mount Tremblant, or it's called Saint Yvite, I think. It's got a fake name in the game, but it is Mount Tremblant, I believe. And then we're heading into... I'm probably going to have to shorten that name. We're heading to Mexico for race 4. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and it's the 1988 version of the circuit. So I'll probably take an Autodromo, so that fits in. That'll be fine. Race 5 goes to the Magnificent Park, which I believe is based in France. I couldn't really find too many details about it. But yeah, that's based in France. And then we're going to again go to France, but we're going to go to Le Mans in 1991 and 1996, so it's going to have not many chicanes in it. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. So, I haven't had any practice of this car. It sounds good. You can probably hear from the track noise and stuff. The car actually sounds really good. It's probably going to be very loud. But we'll see what happens. It's a GT3 class. So what's the worst going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's switch to the main screen. There we go. And we're going to put the timing on. We are going to put the tower on, and we're going to put the qualifying box on. There we go. That should do nicely. Yeah. Liking it. Liking it. I like it a lot.
Radio check. What a radio check, can you hear me?
Okay, so we should have, according to the entry list, we should have 9 drivers. That's not a guarantee, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. It's a 60-minute race, so we will see how that goes. I mean, the race that we did on Friday was only half an hour at Le Mans. So let's find out what it's like to drive an Alfa, shall we? Alright, so 26 litres of fuel. So we can adjust the gears. I'm going to adjust it once because I assume that it's going to be need to be quite tall. Qualifying should start in half an hour-ish. So, let's see if we can. I'm using the wrong keys. No, I need to go. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't plugged my wheel in. which unfortunately means I need to come out of the game and come back in.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Ooh, I always forget that. Got to have the wheel plugged in beforehand. Otherwise nothing works. Got to be able to remember the password, now. Gonna be in the Martini mobile. Alright, let's try to skim. There we go. Alright. We will get out on track today. Resistance in the wheel. I don't know if that's by design or what.
All clear. Push now. Air temps rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
Now, strangely enough, we did our league race earlier in the week with the Porsche GT4s, and we had like 26 people. I don't know why this Alfa isn't inspiring many people join up. Good evening, Benjamin. Welcome to South Africa. This is definitely less squirrely than that Porsche 992 I was driving in Le Mans the other day. That was a damn handful. I have no idea about fuel load until I've done a few laps. We're going to ask Jim in a minute.
Sector 2 time is good. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
I have to see whether we're on the pace, and we're going to have to see how much wing we can take off as well, I guess.
Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace.
Force feedback feels very soft. Kind of feels like I've got power steering or something. I feel like I can probably push the brakes a little more. And as with most races, I find that if I'm chasing myself, it's a lot harder.
Sector 2.
It's a lot harder chasing myself than it is other people. So 114.
P5.
Looks like I'm on the pace. I can do so much better. This is another one of those momentum circuits. I tried my best to fiddle with camber and things when I was doing setup work for the Porsche, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Sector 2 and 3 are fast. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Your lap time was at 114.70.
I think that should be third gear.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
It's not recommended to hit any of these curves. Got to make these tyres last for 60 minutes. So I don't think there's a mandatory pit stop.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace.
How much fuel for 62 minutes?
For 1 hour, 2 minutes. We reckon we'll need about 98 litres.
$98 litres apparently. So I think just got to be very careful of ploughing headlong into some of these.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Need a bit more rear slip, I think.
Alright Neil, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. There's a car rejoining. Sector 1 is yellow.
Do we have any radiator size? Don't really want to mess with that. Alright, so we've got race onboard TC, boost mapping. Boost mapping? Shit. Soft tyres as well. Front wing standard. Right, it might be. Ooh, we're gonna have to make a pit stop because the tank's not big enough. So we're gonna keep it at 60. Guessing I have access to do have access to traction control. Okay. Right, I think I set the boost. Got full boost.
Pit exit's clear. Sector 1 is green.
We'll probably find out we can actually take most of the wing off. We shall see. kind of running out of buttons to be able to do all of the functions, unfortunately. We're just going to have to see what it's like on full boost.
P5.
I mean, it's not really tail happy by any means.
That's your best lap in the session. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
May have to actually up the gear ratios again, because I don't think I've got enough leeway if I'm getting in the draft.
Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. Yellow flag, Sector 1. I think P2's binned it.
People must be going even faster.
Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Ooh.
Sector 1 is clear. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace.
I need to be in the 113s. You can't step on the throttle when you've not got any traction control to scoop it up.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Okay, Neil, you picked up a bit of aero damage. Green flag, Sector 2.
Done it again.
Engage the limiter. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
You're the same calm as me, Sammy. Do you want to,
Take care, there's a car approaching. Okay, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 114.49.
it's just such a, deceptive corner. That last one.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
A lot of time sideways, unfortunately.
That's your best lap in this session. That was a 114.13.
Well, at least we're nowhere near the limiter, so we've got a little space for draft. Keep hitting that damn curve.
Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace.
Still struggling to
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
get my wheels in line.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
How much fuel for 62 minutes?
For 1 hour, 2 minutes. We estimate we'll need 114 litres. 6th place. You're 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 3. That lap time was 114.31.
So with more power, more fuel. How much fuel for 10 minutes?
That's the end of the session. B6.
Damn it, didn't get it in there.
exit's clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to
If
set
you
a
want
lap.
to do maths like that, yeah. I've put all the boost mapping up to the power setting. So it goes race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes to power, which I assume is a qualifying setting. I might leave it there.
That's pole. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is quick.
Doing that bad habit again of holding onto the wheel for dear life.
Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. Minutes of fuel remaining. P2. Very little fuel left. Two litres left. We're running on fumes, mate. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. P3. 1 litre remaining.
think I'm going to run out of fuel on track at this rate.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Damn it. Couldn't make it back to
Sector 3 is yellow. Bad luck, Neil. Take your time. Start it back up and get back in the race.
This is 100 or so. I'm putting in 60 litres. Right, let's change the music to something a bit more upbeat, shall we? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
There we go. .7 off. Oh. I know I didn't get my best lap in, but not sure why it didn't switch to my car. I had to do things on the fly. I had to switch
That's the end of the
between
session.
things.
P6.
So, right. P6 of 10. Where did Ben come? It's 8th. So we're going to go out in warm-up just to check our... well, it doesn't really matter about fuel, to be perfectly honest. because we're just going to put in how much we need. I haven't done a standing start in this car yet, so I'm going to have to do a practice start at the end of the pit lane.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag. Sector 1.
Sometimes it gets very dark around the backside of the circuit.
Okay, Neil. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Sector 1, yellow flag. Looks like P5's been dipped. Green flag, Sector 1. Sector 2 is now green.
Didn't notice that.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
I mean, we're on mediums. I'm gonna try.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Start on mediums.
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace.
And then go to softs for the last stint. I wasn't on softs for quali.
P3. New fastest lap for Cartwright, 1:13.77. Sector 1 time's okay.
just got to be very careful through these turns to not burn up the tyres.
You're quickest overall. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
I think we're going to do a big
That's a
opening
new fastest
stint.
lap for Cartwright, 1:13.61.
And then we're going to go
That's
to
the end of the
softs
session, P2.
in a second. No briefing. Okay. Got 10 drivers.
B6, 60 minutes. Alright Neil, be ready.
I was going to clear my pit stop anyway. We're going to take the traction control off at the start. Always a lot of jiggling.
Green, green, green. Copy that, no tyre change at the next stop.
Okay, I can give them calls. Alright. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Still there. He's still with you. Left side's clear. The guy on your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
P3. Okay, Neil, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Time to get defensive, mate. P3. Okay, Neil, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Don't wait too long, find that gap. Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. Pit window open. Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
I reckon I could probably take a bit more wing off, you know?
There's a guy on your right.
Oh, Ken!
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh,
Looks like P2's gone off. Looks like you got some minor bodywork damage.
There's a guy on your left. Left side's clear. Car on your left. Still there. You are clear on the left. Left side.
Green flag in sector 2.
Clear left.
P5.
Car on your left side. Clear on the left. Car left. He's still there. You are clear on the left.
Come on, Neil. Nicely done.
Car left. He's still with you. Still there. Left side's clear.
P2.
Left side. Left side's clear.
The gap to Summers behind is increasing. It's now 3.7 seconds. That was 1:15.36. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. That lap was a 1:15.46. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Yellow flag sector 3. Looks like P6 has binned it. Sector 3 is green. Yellow flag in sector 2. You've just done a 115.16. The gap behind is now 5.9. That lap time was 115.04. Yellow flag. Okay, Neil, that's good consistency. Keep it up. P2. The gap behind is now 5.8 seconds. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We can see Summers has stacked it. Sector 2 is clear. Green flag in Sector 3. Summers has just retired from the race.
Oh, Ben!
Okay, Neil, you've used half your fuel. The car behind is pitting.
Remember to stick to my strategy. As we're going to do a short final stint on lower fuel and soft tyres. I don't know whether that's going to be enough.
The gap to Jones behind is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. Your lap time was 1:14.43. Yellow flag. Your left side tyres are carrying minor wear.
Thanks for the raid, Ben. What happened to you? What happened to you?
Green flag in sector 2.
Oh no, you're in engine went pop. What did he do? Downshift too early or something? I'm scared now because I'm... Do I turn my engine down? You've got me worried now. I'm wondering whether my engine's...
Alright Neil, we're at the halfway point. We think about 17 minutes of fuel left. Yellow flag.
17 minutes of fuel. Getting paranoid. Did you put any radiator tape on then?
Green flag, sector 2.
I unfortunately had a bit of a collision with
The
second
leader,
place.
Cartwright, is pitting.
I don't think I've really got any hope of catching Tim in front. I'm kind of settling for second place. I'm still doing what, 115s.
The gap to Cartwright behind is now 2.7. You're leading.
So it took about 30 seconds for him to make a pit stop, ish.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
That was a bit scary. I went down to lower gear and then spun up the rear tyres.
Car on your right side. You are clear on the right.
B2. The gap to Cartwright ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
How much fuel for 22 minutes?
For 22 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 39 litres. Fastest lap for Cartwright, 1:13.00. Okay, Neil, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Your last lap time was at 1:14.59.
I'm a bit confused with my fuel strategy, I tell you. Jim seems to think I need 39 litres in there. I think my crew chief and my HUD are having a disagreement.
The gap to Cartwright ahead is increasing. It's now 5.5 seconds. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. That lap was a 1:15.00. P2.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that it's got the fuel strategy correct. I mean, my HUD is saying plus 20, so I'm going to put 22 in. Obviously, it kind of depends when the leader crosses the line, doesn't it? I wish I didn't look at my tyres just then. At least it's going to be a very small stint on softs, but I didn't even put softs on in quali, so I just can't quite judge how much throttle to put down. Alright, I got 4 laps left in this stint. How much fuel for 15 minutes?
Now you're breaking up. Okay, Neil, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The gap to Cartwright ahead is increasing. It's now 7.6.
How much fuel for 15 minutes?
For 18 minutes. We should need about 32 litres.
It's not what I said, Jim. How much fuel for 15 minutes?
For 18 minutes. We estimate the...
How much fuel for 15 minutes?
For 18 minutes. We think we'll need 32 litres.
Oh, it's adjusting the fuel in the HUD depending on what boost I've got on. At the moment I've got 4 boosts. I mean, there's no point running anything less. I don't know if that means I'm going to blow the engine, but I've been pushing it up and down ever so often. So I don't know if I'm going to get penalised for the collision I had up here. I had a run on Ken and I went to the right hand side and they closed off the right hand side, so I had to swap sides, So I made a dive to the inside on the left
15 minutes left.
for the tight left-hander, and he just turned straight into my side and then spun me round, so I was either going to get forced off on the right or do what I did, I think. Alright, 2 laps left, which means I'm going to have how long? Probably about just over 10 minutes on softs. I don't know where Ed Jones is behind me. Whether or not... I think he was 30 seconds behind. So even if he's not pitting, I might come out just in front of him.
2 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to Cartwright ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
Alright.
That last lap was a 1:15.26. Okay, Neil, very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Okay, mate, I'll stop spotting.
That's not the
Okay, mate, I'll
button
give
that I
calls.
wanted.
Speak more clearly, I can't hear you. 2 litres remaining. Okay, pit stop requested.
I eventually found the button. Right, so it thinks I need 21.
The pit crew's ready. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P2, right in front of Ericsson. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. 1 litre remaining.
Seconds.
We're done. Go, go. You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
I'm carrying 3 litres more fuel than I need to. Jones is 25 seconds behind me. It's now when we find out that the softs are just as grippy as the mediums.
Alright Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Well, I can definitely push on these a bit more. I've not really got anything to chase, eh?
That lap was a 1:12.62.
I mean, I might be catching him at like a second a lap or something, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be quick enough. I'm running 3 wing.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I don't know if that's a... You know, I don't know if I can go any further down with the wing. It didn't really seem that effective, to be honest. I also don't know whether this is a rear-wheel drive car or a four-wheel drive car. I doubt it. I think he knows the gap and he'll push if he needs to. At least maybe that's wishful thinking, but again, I don't know if I'm going to get penalised for the clash I had with Ken. I mean, I got to here. Again, I was on the outside and I was getting squeezed off, so I had to bag off and go the other side, and ended up diving up the inside, and then they just turned in on me. And there's a rule in this league that if you punt someone off, you go for a drive-through if you feel that you're at fault. I don't really think I was at fault. What I may get penalised for extra is I tried to I was spun around and facing the other way, and I stuck it in reverse and tried to get off the racing line, but I made a piss poor job of it. And I think I ended up reversing into someone that was trying to overtake me. Ended up banging my bloody elbow on the desk in the panic. At least I'm doing 112s on these softs. Kind of too little, too late, really. I could have maybe been on softs all the time. I don't know. Maybe some people started on softs. Yeah, I mean the penalty for not taking a drive-through would probably be like a 30-second penalty or something. Or a minute, or, you know, it will take me out of contention, so. But again, I don't think I was at fault for it. And the ironic thing is, the person that I bashed into was the league administrator. So if he wants to protest that, he's got to go to the other admins to do it.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Because obviously you can't assess his own accident, you see.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
I don't know where the yellow flag is. Maybe it's someone coming into the pits.
You've just done a 1:13.21.
I'm actually finding it very difficult to see what the times are because the people that retired are kind of blocking up my relative. It doesn't remove them from the relative, unfortunately.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh shit, I'm very tight on fuel. I'm running max power so I can come down. A couple of notches on the engine mixture. Just to make sure I get to the end. It keeps bouncing between minus 1.8 to 0. So I don't really know what to think. But it says I've got 7 minutes of fuel. Fuck it, let's put it engine power all the way up. And we've only got 3 minutes left, so that's about 2 laps maybe. I was surprisingly more racy at the start than I was thinking. Maybe I would have qualified a bit further up if I'd actually put on softs for quali. But I forgot that they existed, so. But we're off to a bit of a tight and twisty circuit in the next 2 weeks, so this might be one of those anomalies that I sometimes have in a season where I'm good at one circuit and suddenly when it switches to something a bit more technical I suddenly lose the plot. But obviously it's a lot tighter in the track at Rouen as well. Kuchov's 5 minutes full when you had
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Is he going to assess my fuel? I'm in the lead. It went across the line 20 seconds ago, so. I've barely worn down these softs. And it always makes you nervous when the fuel indicator goes red. It goes red before it needs to, really. It says I'm going to do 1.8 laps, which I think is enough.
You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
We'll see how much we have left at the end.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Let's see who's right, the crew chief or the HUD.
Two litres remaining. Very little fuel left. Okay, Neil, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. 1 litre remaining.
Shit.
Well done, Neil. Great drive. That's a podium.
Did I cross the line? I must have done. Yeah. Did someone else run out of fuel? No, that's the leader. Must have just come around again. He's just taking the piss. He's like, oh, I got one more lap of fuel than you. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I could not judge that. Only 6 finishes. Only 6 finishes. Right, let's go back to... I use a Thrustmaster PC wheel, so a TS PC wheel. That's what it's classed as. Right. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I did the wrong thingy. Where are we? Race session results. There we go. Ignore that it's Le Mans because I forgot. So, yeah, we got to the end. I'm not sure what happened with the fuel because it was just unpredictable. Let's see if anything came up in chat. I don't think so. Yeah, very, very difficult to judge. So that's our top 10. It's already rolled over, so that's probably going to disappear in a second. So second in championship. It's only a 6-round championship, so unfortunately I didn't have my 2-cam set up for some of the race. I had to switch it over in the pit stop, and I don't think I came out the pits exactly on the money. But we finished. Only bloody just. If the line was any further down, we would have been screwed because we were going uphill. So, but there's only 10 finishes anyway. So, right. So next round, The next round should be in Rouen. And it's the old 1974 to 1994 circuit. If you don't know, Rouen is basically it's like you're going through the countryside. It's a very tight and twisty circuit. I can't remember what version 1974 is, because one of them has a huge back straight. The other one has a tight, twisty section. I think it might be the tight, twisty section that we're going to do. I am tempted to have my little background there to just cycle through the tracks rather than just have one track every single time. Otherwise, I'm going to be a bit behind with my image capturing stuff. But there we go. What's the time? It is past... Let's try and think what I'm going to do for dinner. Yeah, I might go to Be Right Back screen, and then I'll decide if I'm going to come back for GTA RP. So yeah, interesting first round. We've definitely got to maybe figure out a better use of that boost. It's the estimate is just not right. I think, you know, as soon as I realised that the estimate had gone down into the wrong numbers, I switched it like to safety car mode, and then obviously lifted and coasted for the half a lap, but it was just too late to save any fuel. So yeah,